All right, guys. So this is High Priestess Jamila. Hello, how are y'all? And you know what I thought? I thought, let's go ahead and give YouTube a holiday treat. So, Cat Smith, if that even is her real name, is about to be exposed. Although, I believe that there have been a lot of people for years that have known the information that I am about to release. So not only does this prove that Cat Smith is a fraud and a liar, but it also proves that that sector is fake. They're just all fake. Doesn't matter whatever it is at that time that is good with them. That's what they want to do. Okay. So now, Cat Smith has been running around here for the past 13 years claiming to be a nurse. Cat Smith is not a nurse. Now, probably a few weeks ago, I decided to write to the Missouri Professional Registration. As you guys can see, this is the out box. It was sent on June the 15th. Hi, my name is Jamila Briscoe. I'm a small business owner who runs a healing business. There's a woman who claims she is a nurse that goes by the name of Catherine Smith, blah, blah, blah. I have attached several pictures of her. She began stalking me and my children 13 years ago online, as well as off the internet with a group of people online when I ended a friendship with a woman named Tiffany Chrisman. Both of these women, in an attempt to ruin my life and reputation, began making up things about me online. We got to wait till it switches to the next. Hold on. All right, so you can see where I said that I've been consistently bullied online, showing up at my uncle's house. There's been police reports filed against Catherine Smith. Someone please get back with me about this woman. My family is nervous about going to a clinic or a hospital where she works because she is a part of this group that is a hate group against blacks. Period. So I also attach photographs. Okay, as you guys can see, there's the photographs, and you can even see a shadow of the video where she's trying to bully a 13-year-old kid in the background. Okay, so I sent photographs of her, okay, with the whole thing. Guess what their response was? Oh, you guys are going to love this. I sent this photograph. Okay, this was another one that I sent. They come back with, Dear Jamila Briscoe, the Missouri State Board of Nursing is limited by law in its authority to investigate and take action against a nurse's license. The board can only take action against a nurse's license for specific actions defined by statute section 335066, 2 RSMO, and as interpreted by case law. Your correspondence regarding Ms. Catherine Smith has been reviewed. Ms. Smith could not be identified as a nurse. Because we have the right to know. If it's a nurse, we have the right to know if it's a nurse. If Cat Smith was actually a nurse, which she is not, read it and weep. Miss Smith could not be identified as a nurse. While the board appreciates your concern in submitting the allegations, the board is not a law enforcement agency. Of course not. and does not have the authority to intervene in domestic disputes. The allegations cited in your complaint at this point are a law enforcement issue. Okay. And if Ms. Smith is convicted of a crime, the board would then have the authority to take action. As you guys can see, Cat Smith is not a nurse, and they made sure that they put Miss Smith could not be identified as a nurse. Please believe that ever since my daughter, my eldest daughter was pregnant with my second grandchild, that I was like, oh my God, that was the first thing I thought about. I said, I hope she doesn't go to a clinic where Cat works at if Cat's a nurse. Well, now we can all breathe easy. Cat Smith, the psychopath, who is obviously a criminal, very mentally freaking ill, crazy as hell, is not a nurse, which is why I sent over photographs. Here's the thing about it. They had to take this seriously. They had to take this letter that I sent to them along with her picture seriously, because that is very, very serious. And I believe it might be against the law for Cat Smith to be claiming that she's a nurse, and she is not. Miss Smith could not be identified as a nurse, period, end of story. We all knew Cat Smith was mentally ill. We all knew that she's a liar. And here's the proof.